All right, and we're live. So, hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of HP Critical's Does It Hold Up? I'm your host Brandon, and today, people, is the finale of our mini series that we've been doing for the last 4 weeks, actually. Our Genesis RPG series. Now, in this mini series, I have basically, Does It Hold Up in general is all about checking out old games. I mean, I hope a lot of people would know that by now, but the Genesis mini RPG series has I've been doing for the last few weeks has been basically just like the Genesis surprisingly had a good amount of RPGs as I'm coming to realize, and unlike unfortunately the Super Nintendo Online service, which doesn't have a huge selection of RPGs available on its service, there are a good amount on the Genesis. There were four as of when I had started this, and then they snuck in a fifth one with Shining Force 2. Um, and on that note, yes, so I have played a bunch for this little mini series of mine. We started with Sword of Vermilion. A little rough around the edges, but it was actually a very good game. I enjoyed my time with it. Then I played Light Crusader. That game is trash. I do not like Light Crusader at all. And then we played Shining Force, which, to my surprise, was a tactical RPG. Now, I know Shining Force 2 is on here. It is not part of this mini series, but I, of course, will be checking that game out in the future as well. Um, Unfortunately, when it did get added to the service, I already had like a little behind the scenes for everyone that's watching. I plan when these games get added to the service. I like plan these things like months in advance, the exact days and there and all that good stuff. Obviously, things are subject to change based on my personal schedule and things that may come up. But for the most part, I do know where all of these games are going to get slotted in, and every time Nintendo tweets that, hey, this game is getting added to the NSO service, whether it be on the Nintendo 64, the Genesis, or even the past consoles they used to regularly support, like the NES and the Super Nintendo. I have to write all that down so I can get an idea of when I'm going to be playing that on this show. So, for the purposes, for a lot of behind the scenes purposes, I did not add Shining Force 2 to the list of RPGs, but I will be playing it, and I'm very excited to because Shining Force 1 was great. But anyway, those are all the games we played in the past, and in this case, one game we're going to be playing in the future. Tonight is all about Phantasy Star 4. And Phantasy Star, yes, the fourth game is on Genesis. I believe Phantasy Star 1, 2, and 3 were on the Sega Master System, which is why it's not among these games here. They started with 4 in that case. And to my knowledge, you can kind of see on the box art there. It says on the lower left, it says the explosive finale. So Phantasy Star 4 is meant to be the end of the original Phantasy Star series that started with the original, and that's pretty interesting. I actually did. I don't want to look up too much about this game specifically because I want to have like fresh reactions for when I actually start playing the game. But I did do a little research on the Phantasy Star series as a whole and see a lot of people these days when they think Phantasy Star, they think about Phantasy Star Online, which Xbox has an exclusive in the West with Phantasy Star Online 2, New Genesis, and all that good stuff. But of course, this original Phantasy Star series preceded those online MMOs, so I was curious to see what was it about. And from what I read, Phantasy Star 1 through 4 was the original series, and with 4 it did have a conclusion to the story, and then they kind of rebooted it with the Phantasy Star Online series, which led into other little spin-offs within, like Phantasy Star Universe, Phantasy Star Portable, and stuff like that. But it's a different series, based, of course, on the original Phantasy Star games, but its own kind of thing. So this is really where it started, and a lot of people that enjoy Phantasy Star Online also enjoy the originals, and vice versa. So it's going to be interesting to check out. This is not obviously where it started. This is quite the opposite of where it started. This is where the original series ends. But still, it should give me a very good idea of how the original series was. And depending on how much I like it, I might try to seek out the original Phantasy Star games. It's not out of the question because so far, with the exception of Light Crusader, these Genesis RPGs have actually been pretty solid. They're all games, again, except for Light Crusader, that I would actually consider going back to. Like, I do want to go back and finish Shining Force at one point. I want to go back and finish Sword of Vermilion at one point. And I didn't think I would go into these games with that expectation. It's surprising. I had heard for, so I promise, I'm going to be starting soon. But I had to say this real quick. I'm gonna be honest. When I heard that the Genesis had a few RPGs, I didn't think they would be all that great because I didn't really hear a lot of people talking about them, except people that already had the Genesis. And at that point, you're just thinking to yourself, oh, well, they just couldn't get the Super Nintendo, so they just played what they had, even if it wasn't that great. But no, on the other side of the fence, while Super Nintendo had the Square Enix juggernauts of RPGs, like the Final Fantasy series and Chrono Trigger and stuff like that, Genesis wasn't they were not slouches. Even if those games didn't get the same kind of acclaim that those big games like Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger got, they were producing some solid RPGs in the Genesis. It's not just, oh, this is the only system we have, so we're gonna say it's great. No, they did have some good RPGs for the system, and I'm very impressed, honestly. Like, they've all been, again, except for Light Crusader. I cannot emphasize enough that I don't like Light Crusader. It was not a great game, but the other two that I played, Shining Force and Sword of Vermilion, were solid, and I can honestly see someone who have owned the Genesis and played those, with their full chest, say that those were good games because they were. So that's very promising. I have nothing but high hopes for Phantasy Star 4. I don't know much about it except for as the finale of the original Phantasy Star series, but I'm just looking forward to seeing how it all turns out. And that's really all I can say about it. Again, I did research on the series, not the game itself, so I don't even know. This is supposed to be the conclusion of the Phantasy Star original story. I don't even know what that means. Like, I don't know what story has been building up to at this point. Um, I will admit, as someone that's not too big on spoilers, especially for something that I'm either interested in or want to be interested in, I would probably not ordinarily play this without having to play the other ones first, but I'm doing so for two reasons. One, obviously, as part of this series, man, I can't just like skip it, right? I have to give all these games a try. And two, sometimes it is better to play a later game in a storage entry. Sorry, let me try that again. Sometimes it is better to try a later entry in a storage series, only because if you're the kind of person that doesn't have the patience for older games, sometimes you'll go into an older game that would eventually lead into like a beloved series and be like, well, this original game is trash, so I'm not going to play anymore. Sometimes it is better to just play the new game so that you can know what the series leads into, and then you can better appreciate what the originals were doing and maybe have more patience to it. um for example, Earthbound. A lot of people that like the Earthbound series will tell you to not play the original Earthbound first as your first experience with the series, even though that's the first in the story. They will tell you to play Super Nintendo Earthbound first before playing the original, and that's because the Super Nintendo one is just so much more polished compared to the original, that a lot of people, if they just went straight into that NES original, that they would probably get turned off and think the whole Earthbound series is trash, and that'd be bad because the original Earthbound, no, Super Nintendo Earthbound is a very good game. It has its good reputation for a reason, but the original one is what it is. It's dated, so that's a good example. And then Legend of Zelda, that's another great example because, oh boy, that's not a series you need to play every game to understand the story anyways. But oh god, if you try to go back to the original, oh boy, a lot of people would just not give this series a try. You got to start with one. I feel Legend of Zelda these days, you have to start with one of the later entries, whether it be your Breath of the Wild or your Ocarina of Time or your Twilight Princess or Wind Waker. I feel like you have to start with like a later entry in the series because starting with Zelda 1 is just going to turn off a lot of people. So, long-winded way to say, I think it may be for the best that I'm starting with Final Phantasy Star 4, because I feel like that's only going to leave a good impression for the Phantasy Star series, and then it might encourage me to check out the other games in the past if I get really invested to the story. We shall see. But that's all my preamble aside. Let's go ahead and actually get into it. I'm going to read the description real fast. And of course, as all Genesis descriptions, it's very short. So let's read it real quick. So Phantasy Star 4, 95. Okay, if it came out in 95, well, the little caption at the left side says 94. So I wonder how true that is. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Ooh. Mother guys, I had like a huge meal, so I'm just also kind of like, whew, Anyway. But if this came out in 95, that's kind of late in the Genesis life cycle. I wonder if maybe I'm wrong. Maybe God, I keep trying to say Final Fantasy. Maybe another Phantasy Star game in the series did come out on Genesis. If that's the case, I hope it finds its way here eventually. But if not, Anyway, the fourth entry in Sega's iconic RPG series. In a harsh, unforgiving world recovering from an advanced civilization's collapse, the young hunter Chaz challenges a great evil with the help of 9 steadfast allies. Ooh, that sounds like a party. Also, yeah, it has a subtitle, The End of the Millennium. On the Twitch stream, I have that as Phantasy Star IV, the end of Millennium, because that's all I could find. But apparently that is the actual subtitle, so I'm happy for that. Even though it doesn't say that in the box art, but ho-hum, let's get started. Whoa, geez, right into it, huh? All right, let's see what we got here. The long, long struggle of ancient times finally ended. Did it now? The victor sacrificed the vanquished to the heavens. Okay. 4 bells tolled, 4 torches were lit. And the world continued thousands of years. You know, if this ends up being like a distant sequel to the other games, then maybe it's not too bad. Maybe it won't be too bad. The end of the millennium. Okay, let's hit a start. Oh, look at this font. It's Chaz, we have work to do. Hurry up and get ready. It rings almost like classic Final Fantasy, but it also reminds me a little bit of the Shining Force font. I wonder if they work similar in that regard. This is your first job since you joined the Hunters Guild. You better put your heart into it. Okay, right off the bat, I'm playing with the Genesis controller as you expect. Very happy that the confirm is the A button. It's been weirding me out. Some of these RPGs be having me use confirmed with C, and I'm just like, why? Just let me use the A button. Wait, am I not a silent protagonist? Yo! Alright, hold on. That's interesting. That's so rare for this time period. Oh god, I'm gonna have to have a drink in a second. From this day on, you are a full-fledged partner. Now come on, let's go. Where are we off to this time? It's a bit far. We're going to Maltavia Academy in the town of Piata. Wow, so we're going to the town of learning. I wonder what's happened there. Who knows? The message said just come. We'll get the details once we're there. Looks like a pretty big town. Wonder if I'll have a good chance to explore it. Because I am not controlling this, by the way. I am being escorted. Since we're going to be there anyway, I'd sure like to tour the academy. Is that all you can think about? Get moving or I'll leave you behind. I'm still not moving. AW-2284. Monster attacks have swelled the ranks of those who call themselves hunters. But as the attacks become ever... Okay, it does scroll on its own. More frequent and powerful, an elite few begin to wonder what is behind this outbreak, and when and how will it all end. I hope this text doesn't take too long too. Like I'm pressing buttons, it ain't moving. Ooh, if there's an option to increase the text speed. Oops, I went around and now I've gotten separated from Alice. Gotta find her. Alright, now I'm finally in control. Oh wow, look at all this. Okay, B is... There's nothing interesting here. Okay, so C is like your investigate button. Oh god, I really love this. It's just C to interact with things, and then A is the menu. Go Hunter. Are you here to exterminate the monsters? And then you can also use C to go through the text as well. Okay. Okay, tech. Oh, I used magic for that. That's not good. Okay, left arm, helm, knife, cloth. Okay. Jazz Hunter level 1. Age 16. Okay, interesting. 500 missed. There's only one of you. Oh, Mumble. Huh. So you can get an idea of what's going on in the story. Macro. Cannot be used when alone. Okay. Chaz, where have you been? Come on, let's go. But we have to see the principal and get the details about this commission. Stop wasting time. There's nothing here. Oh god. That's funny. So now we have Alice, who's way higher level. Oh my god. Level 7. We better see the principal get more details. He's the one who requested the commission. Wonder where he is. What is all this? Oh wow, that's cool. You can change the order. That's cool. But no, I'll put Alice back at the lead since she seems to know what she's doing. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Wow, hey gorgeous, why don't you go with me instead of that kid? Buzz off! Ooh, now I have to check. Okay, never mind. It would have been cool if you could have like changed dialogue depending on who was in the lead, but okay. I'll keep Alice in the lead then. About a month ago, monsters began to appear in the basement. I'm so frightened I can't even think about my research. Basement, huh? If you're looking for the principal's room, it's way in the back. Recently, he's been acting strangely. I think he's scared of something. Okay. Once there were 3 planets in the Algol star solar system, but during the Great Collapse, the planet Parma was lost. Now only Desolus and this planet remain. Apparently, 1,000 years ago, there were ships that could travel through space. Today, the only thing we can do is view Desolus through a telescope. Ah! Just once, I'd love to go to Desolus. It sounded like a dream, traveling to another planet. Here at Maltavia Academy, we search for the truth of the universe. This is the largest research facility on the entire planet. What do you think? Isn't it grand? It looks like an interesting place, doesn't it, Alice? Really? Doesn't interest me one bit. Why is she so standoffish? Huh? Do I know you? Yikes! What are you doing with such lethal weapons? Get out! How rude. What an oddly shaped jar. You shouldn't be opening cabinets without permission. I'm trying to go left. Why is it not letting me go left here? I'm studying history. This planet has bad problems from the beginning. Presently, we have an abnormal climate, soil depletion, and an increasing birth rate. Doesn't make for a promising future. This guy's too depressing. Let's get out of here. Why am I... Dude, I'm hitting up. What is going on here? God of Learning, Dr. Lubetz. Person from 2,000 years ago. God, this town is huge. I saw it in the middle of the night. Some suspicious-looking men carried a big parcel to the academy. This happened some time ago, but I wonder what it could have been. These are the student dorms of Maltavia Academy. Me? I'm the caretaker. I'm trying to talk to the... I've got a report due tomorrow, but I haven't written a word of it. Man. There's someone right here. Shut the hell up. It's so much fun lazing around than going to class. Oh my god. All y'all are slacking off. Check over here. The girl next door has been influenced by some strange religion. She's been missing for a while. Where did she go? Hey, I'm undressing. Get out, get out. Oh dear. What's with you guys? You're being way too friendly. It's an RPG. I hear some students jumped into this fountain the other day. I can't believe I missed all the fun. You should take a dip. It'll do you good. What is that? Do I have settings? Yes, let's go. Let's go. Put that thing fast. What else do I have? Button speed. Choose battle speed. Keep that normal. Buttons. Okay. I would like... Okay. Let me see. Okay. A cancel speed. I'm okay with B being cancel. I'm totally fine with that. But can I also... Can I use speak with 2 buttons? That's kind of what I want. Like, I don't need to be able to access my menu right next to someone, if I'm being honest. But maybe that's just me. You know what? I think I'd rather this configuration. Speak and then check the settings with. Yeah, I think I'd rather that. And have to keep reaching for the C button, honestly. Keep it consistent. What else? So button, message. You can save anywhere. That's amazing. You don't have to go to a church or anything like that. My parents live in Mile, a village northeast of here. Recently I haven't been getting my allowance. I wonder if they've forgotten me? Oh well, I better find a job. Become a hunter. Now that sounds like it's hiding. Tool store. Oh god, it tells you the information. That's awesome. Weakness and source HP. Anyway, you're not carrying anything. You remember, do stop by again. Mailbox. Nothing for us here. Orders from the principal. I can't allow anyone pass beyond this point. Okay, they both say the same thing. Just want to see that the number of monsters is decreasing. They're now roaming in the town. You think this is some kind of omen? Could be. The academy students are so noisy day in and day out. Like the other day when a group of them jumped into that fountain. What a scene. Don't you think about being considerate to others? I wish something could be done about them. No monster can get into this town. The walls surrounding this town will protect us. That's why I think those strange monsters must be appearing from within the town. I think there's something mighty suspicious about their research going at the academy. Oh boy. Wow. Ooh. It's been a long day at work, so I apologize for that. At least I finally have a day off tomorrow. I've been telling him not to go outside after dark because of the scary monsters, but it's only for a bit. That'll be okay. You worry too much, Mommy. Kitchen. It's kept pretty clean. Nice flowers. Wow, amazing. These are all infant rearing books. Don't tell me each one has like different. Oh, I'm not getting into that right now. We're still all right here, but apparently the wells are all dried up in the village of Mile. Welcome. This is the inn. 10 Meseta. Oh, that's what the currency is supposed to be. You care to say? No. That's too bad. Please come again. Okay. I'm studying geology. Recently, the soil quality has been deteriorating. Crops barely grow on this farm. My boyfriend, the agricultural department, is rather upset. I wonder what kind of person is hunted the principal commission. It'd be nice if he's a dependable type of guy. He's not listening to anything people are saying. Can't go that way. That might be the basement they were talking about, though. I'm a little scared of the monsters. There's nothing like more than to leave town. The principal won't allow it. For last year, there have been violent changes in the planet's crust, as well as an abnormal outbreak of monsters. At this rate, the planet will be doomed. Hey, it's not going to do anything good just moaning about it. Hotel Modernology, the polyglot, metal polishing techniques. 1,000 years ago, our study was thrown into confusion by the destruction of Mother Brain from Metroid. After that, Maltavius sustained a direct hit by a fragment of the exploding planet Parma. Our civilization was almost destroyed. We call this the Great Collapse. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't students. See what that book says. Here's a book titled Heavenly Phenomena. Bookcase contains many chemistry books. This is a very difficult math book. These books must be important. They're under lock and key. Let's see what the last one says. Can I even... Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh well, moving on. Looks like the principal. Let's read his books first. This is a historical document. Oh wow, look at this. Welcome. I'm the principal of this academy. Let's see, you must be Alice the Hunter. You are her assistant, Chaz. Forgive me, but Chaz is a full-fledged partner of mine. Now, let's get down to business. Describe the situation. About a month ago, mysterious monsters started to appear within this academy. It appears they have made the basement their headquarters. I've since closed it off. So far, no one's been hurt. Who knows when they'll appear again? Please, I beg you to destroy all those creatures. I'd like to settle this matter discreetly. Counting on your reputation, Alice. No problem. You can rely on us. Although it's strange that all those monsters suddenly appeared in this academy. Usually monsters don't come into inhabited areas. Do you have any idea how this happened? How would I know? Stop asking questions. Just hurry and exterminate those monsters. Oh boy, you're hiding something, old man. Don't forget, I'm paying you dearly for your services. Good luck. I'm counting on you. Something smells fishy here. That principal is hiding something. Maybe he's afraid of the monsters. I think there's more to it than that. Things are starting to get interesting. Scared of something. Alright, let's get him. What? You're the hunters? Really? You don't think we can do the job? No, not at all. I didn't mean that. Since we have the principal's permission, let us pass. Wait, take me with you. And why should we? My name is Han. I'm an assistant at this academy. I work for Professor Holt, who has gone to investigate Burp Valley for his research. We haven't heard from him since. So, now I'm searching for the professor's whereabouts. Burp Valley. That's that mysterious place has been called the Sacred Valley of Life. But what's the connection between the valley and this current monster scare? The investigation team, led by the professor, was reported missing. The principal barred everyone from entering Burp Valley. We're trying to get the information as to what's going on, but he keeps evading the issue. And then this monster scare begins. I'll bet anything that there's some sort of connection between these incidents. Well, it's true that there is something fishy about the principal's behavior. Given the circumstances, I feel compelled to investigate the basement myself. But come to think of it, it is a bit dangerous. So you're just waiting for us to arrive? Well, yes. You catch on quick. 100 Meseta. What? We'll take you with us for 100 Meseta. I hope you weren't thinking of asking to tag along with us for free. I can't get that kind of money from the principal. That's not my problem. Now what are you gonna do? Okay, I'll pay. He's level 1 as well. Okay. Monster. Alright, let's issue a command. So you can have him to 5. Oh god, what does all this mean? Okay. There we go. What is this? Agility's up, okay. Nice. Monomate is procured, okay. So that's like a potion. Look at all this dust! I can't read the titles on these books. Xanafog, what does that mean? That's an equipment button. A guard button. Oh, I wish this was more clear. Wow, okay. Oh, it's like a restorer? Okay. God, I wish this was all abbreviated. I'm like, just like testing stuff out without even really knowing. I'll use that again. Shift. Gelin. Attack power is up. Okay. It's really hard to know what these do by. Like, I need a primer just to remember what things do. Okay, 100 Meseta. Foy. Okay, let's try that. Okay, this reduces an opponent and this restores. Vision 5. What does that mean? Dexterity is up. Okay. Seems like we can win just by attacking with regular stuff. So Chaz has a restore as well. Earth. Ooh, Chaz leveled up. Nice. Antidote has been procured. Uh-oh. Xanafog. Okay, so they have different names. Nice. You can just get by with regular attacks, it seems. Oh, what? What's this? That's a good question. What is this? It's broken. Uh-oh. Igla Nova, what are you? Don't know what this is, but we're gonna try it. Fishing? Oh no. That didn't do anything. Okay, he's gone. Oh boy, this could get bad fast. Done. That looks like a critical hit. Oh boy. Is this what's creating all those monsters? Why is his health going down? Okay, he's gonna need something soon. Okay. Restore Han real quick. Do a vision here. Well, that's not good. Now I gotta kill them all. Yeah, we gotta keep attacking. Yeah, that does it. Alright, so it doesn't look like he's gonna attack us directly. Nice. Well, at least we know what to do. How long is this gonna go? Doing the same thing every turn now. This is a little tedious. I get this is like the first boss, but I wish there was just a little bit more going on here. Like a very lame first boss, frankly. Like it keeps doing this, man. This is not fun. All right, finally. Oh boy, that had too much health. It was a sponge. What has been? We did it! Chaz, you need more practice. Your swing is too slow. What? We destroyed the monster. With my help. Sorry. Now, Han, come over here. What? What are these glass containers for? These... Hey, are you by chance breeding monsters here? If that's the case, this monster business is no mystery after all. I don't know anything. It's the first time I've been in this room. I've only just learned that such a thing exists in the academy. Really, it's the truth. I believe you, for now. The principal must know something about these containers. You must also know the connection between this and the experience of this and Professor Holt. Yes, let's see the principal again. Come on, Chaz. Hey, don't leave me here. Let's get out of here. The monsters have left completely. Alright, where's that principal at? Han, what are you doing in the company of those uncivilized animals? What a jerk. Maybe I'll have a little fun with him. Ah, please put that away! I don't blame him. Recently, the environment degradation has increased. You've exterminated the monsters? What a relief. Come on. Alright, let's go this way. Okay, let's go this way. What's wrong? You seem upset. Were you able to defeat those monsters? Yes, but there is something I want to ask you. What? Is it just my imagination that I saw some strange things in the basement? Stop beating around the bush. Someone keeping information from me is the sixth most dangerous thing in this world. All right already. Tell you what I know. You are aware of the recent outbreak of a new breed of monster? Oh yes. Thanks to the outbreak, I'm not hurting for work. 3 months ago. Holt identified Burf Valley as the origin of the outbreak, and he went to investigate. He says he discovered the remains of an ancient and advanced civilization. The investigation team brought back the monster breeding capsules and immediately set forth on their second investigative mission. But not one of them came back. Yes, that's right, Han. Despite all this, you didn't send out a rescue team and ban entry to the Burf Valley. No! I was trying to send out a rescue team, but something happened. At that moment, a man who called himself Zio appeared before my eyes. Zio! I've heard of him. That fake magician. Ah, my dear principal of Montavia Academy. How are you doing? Who are you? My name is Zio. Zio, the Black Magician. Do not intrude on Burf Valley. You mean, in the future, if you ever let anyone set foot in Burf Valley... Ah! Let me make something clear. There is no need for you to go to Burf Valley. It's related to the research team. That's why the Burf Valley situation wasn't announced. And also why you try to keep a lid on the monster situation. But what is all of this about? Names of an ancient advanced civilization and Zio? Seems like there are signs of something to come. I need to help the professor. I'm going to Burf Valley. Son, this is an egg laying season for sandworms, so be careful. Alice, we'll tag along for 300 Meseta plus expenses. Deal! Burf Valley is to the northeast. Let's hurry. You going, Han? Alright, let's oh yeah, we didn't heal from the battle or magic, so we're gonna have to go ahead and head to the end before we step out. I really do admire the fact that you can like literally save anywhere in this game, but you do have to like think to do so. So, you know, manual saves, not auto saves. We're not in that era just yet. But the fact that you can save anywhere is a very good thing. Alright, so we gotta go to the inn and rest first. Yeah, 15 Meseta will do me good. We should be good to go now, yep. I wonder if we can buy anything now. Are there any other shops as well? Just Monomate. We could... nah, we're okay. That one couldn't hurt. Alright, and we're done. Are we certain there's no other shops? That's why I want to check, make sure. Alright, doesn't look like it. Let's get out of here. This is the University town of Piata. A town for students and academics. Northeast, huh? Okay, so maybe this way. Overworld battle. Oh god. Okay, that's gone. Ooh. A miss? Oh no. Do a little heal here. Alright. We survived. Mile. This is the village of Mile. And this is our newly built sandworm ranch. What do you think? Isn't it great? This will attract a lot of tourists. I see worms alright. It says the Big Sandworm Ranch. Weapon shop, huh? You're looking for Rift Valley? Then go to a village called Zima. Zima is northeast of here, but recently it's been rumored that there's no sign of any people. They all fled at night. Or the Zima has been destroyed. Someone must go and make sure. I'm too busy, so I can't go. I sweep and I sweep, but the sand keeps blowing. I'm sick and tired of this. So the strange religion is becoming popular. They said it's being spread by a man dressed in black. What did they say his name was? Oh yes, Zio. I believe they said his name was Zio. Great. Our only son is enrolled in the Maltavia Academy, but recently we've had a series of bad harvests and we haven't been able to send his allowance. It's so worried whether he has enough to eat. Whatever field we try to cultivate, the soil just becomes infertile. See that castle beyond the quicksand? I could have sworn that one night there was nothing and the next day there was. Must have been my imagination, don't you think? I'm studying so I can enroll in Maltavia Academy. Hey, stop bothering me! Kids. Actually wanted to keep the family farm going, but with the field in such a state, I suppose there's no use. Antidote, we don't need anything. Nothing here anyway. Ooh, I'm getting real tired. I probably won't be keeping the stream going too much longer because I'm definitely feeling a little tired. Been a long day. Welcome to the weapon store. What do you need? It tells you who can equip what. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's not cool. You have to do it yourself. Let's do the steel sword. Alright, let's equip some stuff then. See, you find out after you've already spent the money. That's the only problem. But it does increase everything, so let's get to it. You can do both. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, leather band, leather cloth. Look, I don't like these abbreviations, man. I hate the character limits. I see. The steel sword is two-handed. First, let's sell some stuff. I don't need this hunt knife anymore. Or this dagger, rather. No, I want to buy. Move it up. Okay, there we go. A shield made of sandworm skin. Yee. Alright, let's give Alice some equipment here. Yeah, let's go ahead and give her at least one shield. She has a leather cloth, leather crown. And he has a knife and a shield. A hunting knife. And cloth. A woman's help. Okay, and she already has that. So we already have like a lot of this stuff, honestly. I think we're okay. Okay, Alice has the crown, slasher, shield, and a cloth. So that's fine. Yeah, I don't see anything else. I think we're okay. I even wonder. I actually wonder if how much of a difference it's gonna make. Oh my god! I don't mean to leave. Make sure there's nothing in here. Cabinet contains bed linen. Northeast further, huh? Wonder if this is the place. This is emo, right? Oh my god. You've been turned into stone! It's a bookshelf. Gee, there are a lot of academic books. Oh god. Every one of them, so Zio's been here. Oh boy. Oh no. It's locked from the inside. Oh, this is very bad. This is really bad. Birth Valley. Okay. Oh, look who we have here. Trying to test out the new weapons. Well, that was quick. These abbreviations are a bit much, man. This game needs a remaster. Oh, I want to check the other path first. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies. Ooh. One. All right. Man, I don't see Alice staying in the party forever. She's over leveled and she's just too good a party member. I feel like they're gonna do something. Oh my god, this encounter rate is outrageous. Acid breath. He actually survived the turn. There we go. Yeah, that's why it fought by itself. Ah, there was a chest over here. Oh my god. You see, I saw stairs and realized that to be progress. Can't go that way yet. It's the RPG unwritten rule. Nice. Carbon shield. Okay. Someone's getting that. I think Khan is gonna can hold that. Yeah. If I give him that, then he'll lose his attack power. Alright. Oh, look at you. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Chad's gotta heal. Ooh, that did it though. Next battle. Actually, we can probably do that now. Heal Chaz. Awesome. Let's do a quick safety save real quick. Game cannot be. Oh, okay. There are limitations. I did not know that. All right, let's do this. Probably at the end of Bird Valley, I'll probably call it a night. Because I'm very tired. Oh, they got the first attack? Ambush. Oh, actually, I'll be right back, people. I have to take a real quick medication. Okay, I'm back. Let's finish this up. Nice. Alright, which is least likely to be the... Here we go. Carbon suit. Alright. Alright, we should be good to go. So many of these guys. Ooh. They didn't have a chance. Nice, another level up. Sue has been mastered. Yeah, if I was to play this game, I would need like a guide for the... Oh god. I would need like a guide for the abbreviations, because this is a little much. We all got a hit and he still survived. There we go. There's Hans leveled up. Oh! Professor Holt! What on earth? An ancient curse? Can't believe someone was able to cast such a spell in this day and age. Isn't there any way to restore them? I've heard that a medicine called alkaline is able to turn stone back to flesh. Where can we find it? I heard about it some time ago in the Maltavian village. But we're talking some time ago. Which Maltavian village? It's the village of Mokum, which is far south of here. Alright then, let's get going. Let's see. If you're gonna go to Mokum, I'll make you a deal. Just 500 Meseta. Devil. Far south, huh? Surprise attack on our part. That's good. Monster flying crawler. Nice. Ooh, alright. Oh, this encounter rate is... Oh, mini worm. Okay. Do our best here. We don't do a lot of damage, thankfully. Gonna have to heal. Yeah, go ahead and heal yourself. Oh, next battle, I guess. What village is this? Welcome? Well, that was fast. Hey, fam? Rune? Hey, Alice. Long time no see. Alice, you know this guy? From a long time ago. Is Shorty here your current companion? He's still a kid. What did you say? Stop it, you two. More importantly, Rune, what's going on? This is all the handiwork of Zio. Zio! I bet the person who turned the people of Zio into stone is also... Well, your brain seems to work a little bit. You... Cut it out! And everywhere we go, it's always Zio. Who is this Zio? I'm not sure. With the town destroyed, how are we going to find Alkaline? You're looking for Alkaline? In that case, you better go to Tanoe. Tanoe? Let's see. From here, it's kind of far. First, travel east to the village of Krupp. And from there, if you go north, you'll find a valley that leads to Tanoe. We don't have to pass by Krupp, do we? Why? Let's just head towards the Tanoe, Alice. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to invite myself to join your group. I've got some business there, too. Not so fast! We'd enjoy your company. Oh, she's blushing. Alice! Good, we're all set. And Shorty, try not to get in the way. Stop calling me Shorty. My name is Chaz. That's what you said your name was, right? What a stupid name. Alice, I think he's going to be more trouble than he's worth. I won't get in anyone's way. You already have. I'm a little uneasy about our destination. Guess we're going east. Let's see what this guy's capable of. Lacusta, okay. What do you have up here? Oh my god, so you must be a magic man. What is all this? Oh god, I'm tired of the... Bro, I'm tired of these abbreviations, man. He's out? Oh, that's not good. Okay. Dying? Oh, God. Okay. He did not want to come here. We gotta rest. You good now? Alright. Alright, with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Let me go ahead and quick save. Alright, so let's talk about Phantasy Star 4 a little bit. I enjoyed it. I did. But this is a very solid RPG from what I played. You know, this is a proper RPG. You have a party, turn-based, all that good stuff. It's not like Sword of Vermilion, which was an action RPG, and Shining Force, which was a tactical RPG. They were all kind of like a different flavor of RPGs, and I think that's awesome that the Genesis had a different flavor of RPGs where everyone. And Phantasy Star 4 is definitely closer to the norm. It was a tad simple to begin with, but not in terms of story. In terms of story, it's actually pretty advanced for its time, I would say. But the gameplay, I'm assuming it does get better as you go forward. Also, that box art again, just like the usual 90s, just making things seem so much more American comic booky with the way it looks. It's just like it's nuts. It's just nuts how they do these box arts. But anyway, no, the game is fun. It's definitely enjoyable. It's definitely a solid RPG of its time. I wonder if the other Phantasy Star games play like this or if they're different, but this one was definitely fun. The story was interesting. But those abbreviations, man, that is the main crux of these old RPGs that you have to see all these abbreviations. Like, I don't know what that means. What is this abbreviation supposed to mean for this attack? So if I was to play this game today, I would definitely need a guide to show me what the hell these abbreviations are supposed to mean because they are so confusing if you're not used to that kind of stuff. This is games like this. I always say that have these abbreviations definitely need a remaster, if not for nothing else, just to actually see what the words actually mean. That's just a nice quality of life thing that I think they should have. But of course, they don't because they're older games. So it is what it is. But ultimately, I don't think this is going to change the game in terms of RPGs. Like if you're an RPG connoisseur, you may like this game, but you also may just prefer to play another RPG of this time. I don't think this is going to ensnare anyone new into the genre. It's an RPG that you would kind of expect for its time. There's a little more nuance to it than other RPGs, I would say, that made me enjoy it. But what I was saying at the beginning of the stream is like how the Genesis had its own RPGs, and people claimed they were good because they had only had a Genesis. This is a good game. This is a good game. I want to make that perfectly clear. But I do think that on the other side of the Super Nintendo ones, they were producing some turn-based RPGs that were just a little bit better. But this is not you're not depriving yourself if this is the only game you could play. I just think there's better options out there. But if you love RPGs, then I would definitely give this game a try because there's some interesting stuff going on here for sure. It just may not appeal to you if you're not into RPGs in general, or if you're not into older games. Like, yeah, this is I can see why this game is considered a classic, but it just doesn't surpass the titans of the era. I guess is what I'm trying to say here. So that's my thoughts on Phantasy Star 4, and with that, we have concluded our Genesis RPG mini-series. So thanks everyone who had been tuning in to all these different games. So to summarize one last time, Sword of Vermilion, good game. Light Crusader, bad game. Shining Force, great game. Phantasy Star 4, good game. So we had two good games, one great game, and one bad game of the four Genesis games. That's a decent track record, I'd say. So, Genesis had some good RPGs to play around with, and, that makes me happy. I'm glad I got to experience those games. But with that, thanks everyone for watching. So next week on Does It Hold Up, our Genesis RPG series is finished. So we're going to be going back to a regular schedule of Does It Hold Up games. I mean, this is pretty much a regular schedule anyway. It's just I happen to focus on the RPGs in this instance. But we're going to be going to an N64 game next month. Next week. So it's going to be F-Zero X. I've been very excited to give that game an honest re-go. I played it back on the Wii Virtual Console, but I'm definitely looking forward to playing it on the Switch, seeing how it holds up. I'm not ready to announce the guest yet because I do need to contact that person, and hopefully they're able to go. But if not, I have other options. But stay tuned. So next Monday, it's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern for F-Zero X. Stay tuned to the guest on our social media, which I'll be linking soon. As far as this week, we're going to be doing our live podcast once more at 8 p.m. Eastern, so tune in for that to see our thoughts on the week, the gaming news of the week. And then this Friday, myself and Christy will be playing some more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond at 8 p.m. So tune in for that. Thanks everyone for watching, and if you enjoyed this stream, check out our website, HPCritical. Ooh, let me point the other way. There we go. HPCritical.com. We have all kind of articles on gaming, movie, anime, books, and so much more. So definitely check out that website for all that good stuff. What else? Yeah, while you're on the website, also check out our Teespring store so you can get yourself some cool merchandise, and our social media that I mentioned before. So if you guys want to know when new articles come out, when our streams go live, or other miscellaneous posts that we do, you can follow us on Instagram at HP Critical Gaming. We're on Facebook at HP Critical, and our Twitter handle is at critical_HP. And that's all I got for you tonight. I am going to go and get some sleep because it's been a long day and that food definitely got me a bit tired. So thanks everyone for watching. And this has been our Genesis Mini RPG series. A lot of fun. Hope you guys check out some of these games, except for like Crusader. But until then, I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good night.